and Abraham's faith tested. Abraham circumcised the men and children of his house after a request from God. Abraham was 99 years old when he got circumcised. Meanwhile, in the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah, men were evil. They did not know the existence of God and were performing all sorts of evil acts, which displeased God enormously. Abraham prayed God to spare these cities, but God responded, "If there are at least 10 righteous people in these 2 cities, I will not destroy them." The 2 angels of the Lord arrived at Sodom, and Abraham's son Lot received them kindly. They instructed Lot to abandon the city and not to turn back when escaping. Lot left the city with his family, and as God promised, the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah were razed. Lot's wife, out of curiosity, looked back and was instantly transformed in a statue of salt. After Isaac's birth, Sarah demanded for Abraham to get rid of his Egyptian servant and his son Ishmael. Abraham was somehow shocked and spoke to God, who instructed him to please his wife and promise to make another nation of Ishmael. Abraham quickly became God's friend. However, God wanted to test his faith and declared, "Abraham, I would love to obtain your son as a sacrifice." Abraham did not question God's will. He woke up early in the morning with 2 servants and Isaac the child. On the way, Isaac noticed the wood and the fire, but the sacrifice was unaccounted for, and Abraham to respond that God would provide the sacrifice. Abraham did not delay anymore. He grabbed his son Isaac, placed him near the wood and the fire, pulled his knife, but the angel of the Lord halted him from murdering his own son. Abraham had unconditional faith in God. He was willing to offer his only son as a sacrifice for the Lord that he loved so much. Sarah soon died at the age of 127 years old, and Abraham himself was getting old. He did not want a Canaanite woman for his son and sent his servant away in his homeland to find a spouse for Isaac. The servant performed as instructed and returned with a beautiful young lady named Rebekah, who will soon become Isaac's wife. After Sarah's death, Abraham remarried a woman named Keturah, who engendered 6 children: Zimran, Jokshan, Medium, Ishbak, and Shua. Abraham conveyed his wealth to Isaac. He died peacefully, and his sons Isaac and Ishmael organized a wonderful funeral for their father. Listeners, we have arrived at the end of the 5th lesson. This lesson was brought to you by Faith in God Ministries and, of course, your devoted servant, Mark Nader. Stay blessed, stay in prayers, and I'll see you soon for the next lesson. Thank you.